From breaking your collarbone a couple of weeks ago to winning your team's first Grand Tour stage at the Tour de France, no less. What a ride from Johannes Abrahamsen and Uno X. Breakaways and King of the Mountains all of last year's tour to winning a stage this year. Brilliant reward for a fantastic team. Also, huge hats off to the breakaway as a whole. They kept away a group of Mathieu van der Poel, Van Aert, Simmons, Laurent and De Lee. And even at the end, they survived a Van der Poel onslaught to stay away and fight it out for the win between them. Marit Schmidt with a fantastic second. He looked as though he was the more terrified of Van der Poel one. In fact, that almost got him back on. And it was Abrahamsen, Schmidt and Van der Poel to round out the top three. Van der Poel with a brutal acceleration on that final climb to dispatch Van Aert with ease, overtake Simmons as if he was standing still, and ultimately win from that group anyway. I think he should have gone with Simmons. I think he was watching Van Aert too much. He should have gambled and gone with Simmons, and then I think he'd have won. But he is the superstar of this year's tour and this year's breakaway so far. As for the group behind, the GC group, Jorgensen and Visma's strange attacks continued, but no GC gaps as they sit up and wait for Tadej Pogačar after a crash. Looked okay. His shoulder was black because of the crash, but it wasn't like he was doing any rotations and wincing, so I think he'll be fine for Otakam tomorrow. But it looked as though, to me, it was his own fault. Or, I don't think it was Tobias Johannessen's fault at all. I think it was a racing incident, but mostly Pog's fault for trying to be on the radio and dive bomb into a corner. Anyway.